I wanted to go over the latest SBSs for One Piece. So if you don't want to be spoiled all the way up until the latest couple of chapters of One Piece, make sure you keep scrolling. Okay, first and foremost, it has been pretty much confirmed that Queen is Frankie's father. If you didn't know, like someone asked, they were like, "Oh yeah, is Frankie and Queen like related? Like, is it his son?" And he's like, "Oh no, they noticed. They must have seen the One Piece encyclopedia, the Beaver card, the year that." Queen's child was born matches the same year that Frankie was born, and then the year Queen abandoned his child also matches the same year that Frankie was taken in by Tom. And then he finds like, oh, it's kind of weird that the people outside the manga know it before the people inside the manga. So he's trying to bluff his way out of things. So that's a very interesting that Queen is Frankie's father, but of course Frankie doesn't know, and Queen might not know. So that's an interesting thing that relation that we got going on here. Then this next one is with someone asking about like, is the cover stories actually like canon to the story? And yes, they are. He's confirming. He's like, they at first they were the original poster was claiming that they aren't canon, and he's like, huh? I was like, huh? That's not true at all. I've done all of these, and most of the characters have come back because they were saying, oh, none of these characters really come back, like, right? And he's like, no, most of the characters have come back, and he's like, oh, you're just fishing for more information to see if someone like Yamato is coming back into the story. Hey, just keep waiting. You might get your wish. And hey, let's get Enel back into the story. One of my favorite One Piece characters. Let's get that going on too, please. And now, a very long time ago, all the way back to chapter 631 on the cover page, there was, Crocus drinking some sake with someone. People were theorizing it may have been Shiki or Gaban, and now is officially confirmed to be Gaban. If you're caught up in the manga, this was probably pretty apparent, but now we have official confirmation that this character with Crocus is, in fact, Scopper Gaban. Basically now we have a sweet little question where a kid's like, oh, I made this little devil fruit, maybe, and then Odo's like, maybe I'll, since that's so cute, I might include it. And then a different kid asks, is Jinbei's dick blue? They're like, huh? At 5 years old, you're asking that? Who are your parents, bro? And yes it is. And this one's very philosophical and shows like why Oda is the GOAT. Make sure you check out like Pew Piece on Twitter to find the full of these posts. But basically they're asking like, if you're desired to be a celestial dragon, and since they're a part of Vegapunk, does that mean Vegapunk actually had some sort of desire to be a celestial dragon? And Oda's basically saying that everyone probably has a little bit of a desire to be a celestial dragon in all of us. We're not all pure, we're all complex beings, so that's one of it. But yeah, those are all the cover story ones I want to go over for right now. Maybe we'll cover some more in the future.